Welcome back to some more Nekopara Volume 1. So where we last left off, from what I remember, previously, the previous chapter involved it was chocolate and vanilla. They were studying for the exams on getting the bell when it comes to teaching about independence. But we'll see how that will go. Continue reading. So she said, we're back. Oh, welcome home, you two. Any problems with delivery or payment? Hmm. Oh. Didn't know they actually got bells this time. I thought it'll take a couple chapters here from that. But warring is necessary. Like, you can't even tell if you're gonna screw up. I mean, I can't even tell if you're gonna screw up. The brand new bells around Chocola and Vanilla's necks glittered brightly. Chocola had a silver-colored bell, and Vanilla a gold-colored one. Do these colors have anything to do with it? Was proof that they had become independent catgirls. They both had blossoming smiles, full of pride on their faces. Well, they were really close to failing, though. I know. And that's not good at all. %5. Alright. You two are La Soel's star poster catgirls. Star poster. I answered, rubbing their heads as always. Actually, this was the first time we had received a delivery order from a customer. With my cell phone, I was able to check up on them to make sure everything was alright every few minutes through the GPS in their bells. Yep, this dude is easily concerned. I really did want to follow behind them, but I restrained myself. It was their first errand, so naturally as their owner I was fraught with worry and couldn't sit still. Huh. Is that what happens when it comes to sudden change? I wasn't going to acknowledge you, but since when did I have such interests?
一応ボケておいた方がいいかと思って鈴の血として。
I didn't think having a bell was a qualification to become an entertainer. Perhaps this was some of the additional vocabulary they had learned when studying for the exam. It didn't seem like they were any different from before, though. Okay, I'll think up something special. Don't get your hopes up, though, okay? Taking a bath with me is completely out of the question, though. But saying that is a bit of a pain, so I won't mention anything. Oh gosh.
でもご主人様が喜んでくれて嬉しいですにゃ。お前らはソレイユの立派な看板猫たちだ。
Ouch, ouch, stop that, that hurts. What did she do to him?
これでご主人も私たちなしではいられない体に。あとそんなことも。鈴ってすごいだね。
Don't say things too deliberately. Don't say things to deliberately confuse Chocola.
やっぱりそうですよね。鈴もらったくらいじゃね。ははは。あ、ショコラが強烈にしぼんだ。
I told you not to do that, you trickster.
ご主人の株が上がりすぎてたからちょうどいい。 ショコラならすぐに元に戻るし。それにチョコくれてるショコラもかわいい。
Aren't you clever? Well, I suppose I agree with her, though. She looks beyond cute when she's all sulky like this. Am I supposed to be agreeing with this? Again, with that same question. Ah, looks like we're running low on supplies. I'm going to have to go out and buy a couple things on my break. Huh, not bad. Well, there isn't a lot of time, so we need to get going. Today was just another normal day at La Soel. Oh boy, another slice of life, here we come. Yeah, where'd she go? Maybe it's their day off today, or maybe they're only open when there's a lot of people around. Is this something to do with the stamps? Well, we'll see them again someday. You never know. We'll probably see them sometime in the future. We crossed the park path that we had grown used to walking. There was a gentle breeze blowing in from the coast.
ここの風気持ちいいですよね。ショコラ大好きです。住めば都。新しい街も悪くない。
The faintly salty breeze blew into their squinted eyes. I turned around and saw a bench enter my line of vision. Well, there's still time, so why don't we take a break?
ああ、いいですね。休んできましょう。では、私は飲み物買ってくる。けなげにも。お金ください。
Thank you very much, Miss Vanilla. I gave the graceful poster cat girl money. With light steps, Vanilla walked towards the vending machine.
前もここで同じように座りましたね。
That's right, just like this, huh? She was talking about the day after I moved. It seemed like it was quite a while ago now. I wonder how things would have turned out if I had ended up on my own.
どうなってたんでしょうね。でも、一つだけ確かなのは、そんなこと考えても意味ないってことです。
Chocola fondly looked at me. That's true. No reason to talk about ifs and buts.
そういうことじゃなくてですよ。
It's not? What do you mean? Not understanding what she meant, I asked again. She closed her eyes a bit and I could see a faintly mischievous smile creep across her face.
どんなことになってても、ショコラは絶対にご主人様のところに来ましたから。
Wait, this is... Oh, creep... Oh, I thought it said creepy. Not... No. Never mind.
だから、一人だったらなんて考えても意味ないです。
Chocola? Unexpectedly, my heart began to beat loudly. My face felt flushed. I couldn't bear looking at such a genuine smile any longer. As I averted my gaze away, the color of her silver bell caught my eye. I always thought of her like a daughter, but she's growing up with each passing day. Once again, I realized something that obvious. I took a deep breath, cooling my flushed face. Ah, please always be by my side from here on out. I'm so happy when you're with me. I answered her honestly. I rubbed Chocola's head more gently than usual.
ご主人様。
What's wrong, Chocola?
にゃんでもないです。はい。
You say it's nothing, but...
本当ににゃんでもないです。ご主人様から何かすごく甘い匂いがして、ふーんって。
A sweet smell, I tried to smell what she was talking about. Of course, I didn't smell anything sweet.
甘いっていうか、プラプラふわーんって感じがして。 も嫌とかじゃないんですよ。むしろすごく心地いいっていうか。あ、こないだのまたたびに近いかも。
I didn't know catnip can be so good and made her pretty traumatic, in a sense of way. She let out a long, feverish sigh. As she sighed, she gazed downwards with her face flushed red. She glanced up at me, her eyes gleaming.
ご主人様、ショコラはもっと頑張りますから。ご主人様がもっと元気でいてくれるように頑張りますから。
She squeezed her hands tightly in front of her chest. As she said that to me with a sorrowful voice and forlorn look on her face, things somehow feel a bit different than before. I knew that she was happy, but it seemed like she was holding something back at the same time. She wasn't like her usual feverish and energetic self. It was almost as if... Oh look, Vanilla came back. Took her long enough. Whoa.
これが言いがかり、濡れ衣ともいうもの。
You two surprised me too.
私を使いっぱにして二人でイチャイチャしてるから悪い。
Oh yeah, how did she know? I wasn't doing anything other than rubbing Chocola's head like always.
匂いが違った。猫の鼻は騙せない。とりあえずショコラとご主人の間に私は座ろうと思う。開けてくれないなら実力行使。そのまま座る。
Well, you don't have to be up close. Wait up, wait up, wait up. You're pretty heavy there, Vanilla-san.
重くない。ご主人は失礼。
That's not what I mean.
いやー、ご主人様の上ずれい。ショコラも乗ります。ご主人様の片足ください。そしたら平等。これ、人は両手に花って言って私知ってる。
Before that, you two do know about the concept of public morals in society, right? In any case, please get off my lap. Seriously, now.
嬉しいくせに却下。じゃあショコラも却下します。ゴロゴロ。
Before I knew it, Chocola was her old self again. Well, as long as she's happy, there's nothing to worry about, but... In the end, my break time ended up not feeling like a break at all, and was completely spent with the two of them. The heart racing in my heart won't slow down. Oh wow.
ショコラ、この伝票ご主人にお願い。わかった。行ってくるね。 じい様、これ明日のオーダー伝票です。
Sounds good. I'll take a look at it later.
わかりました。いつもの場所に入れときますね。
Hmm? Chocola-san.
なんでしょうか、ご主人様。
Meow, what's up? Isn't the answer I'm looking for.
にゃにゃにゃにゃー。なんでご主人様の背中とショコラが合体してるのですか。
It's like you really want him so bad.
ご主人様、ショコラに背中を押し付けちゃダメなのですよ。
Hold up. Clearly you stuck yourself onto me, Chocola. That's exactly what I say.
ショコラがご主人様に。
Yeah, exactly that.
そう言われてみればそんな気も。
Puzzled, she frantically tilted her head left and right. Is she sick with some terrible disease? This just started happening more seconds ago, though. Are you alright? You've been kind of out of it since we got back from our break.
大丈夫です。ショコラはもう鈴持ちの猫ニャンですのよ。とりあえず伝票そこに置いときましたから。では。
Well, if she says she's fine, then I guess there's nothing wrong. It didn't seem like she was making any particular mistakes while working either. I'll think about things after observing her a bit more. I thought about that as I watched her head back.
ショコラ大丈夫？いや、今日はちょっと暑いにゃーってだけだから。いつもと別に変わらないと思うけど。あ、もうすぐミルフィーユがなくなりそうだね。ちょっとご主人様に言ってくる。
Oh, Chocola, what's wrong?
あ、ご主人様。いや、あれ？何でしたっけ？
You're telling me... Chocola spaced out as she tilted her head in confusion again. It didn't seem like she was doing it on purpose. I wonder what's gotten into her. It was clear that she wasn't herself. Somehow she looks a bit flushed too. I'm just going to feel your forehead here, okay? I touched her small forehead. Her body shivered with a twitch. I could feel Chocola shivering slightly through the palm of my hand. It didn't particularly seem like she had a fever or anything. Maybe she could be lovesick. Hell if I know. Huh? Chocola? Wait, Chocola, hey! She cooed in a sweet voice I hadn't heard before. She still clinging to me, she rubbed her cheek against mine. It was clear that she wasn't feeling like herself. Her voice was especially sugary sweet. You could even say that there was a stickiness to it. Her grip on my back tightened. I could feel a certain degree of sensuality in her actions. She suddenly came to her senses and let go of me. She flailed her arms about as she howled in confusion. Hey, Vanilla, do you know what's with Chocola? She's acting weird today, right? A breakthrough. This felt promising. By the way, I've been curious, but do I smell strange or something? Right. It was somewhat relieving to hear that I smelled normal. Well, it meant that I didn't smell especially sweet or anything. Huh? Vanilla was drawn in by what I had said. It seemed as if she realized something. Either way, you can tell Chocola to go up to her room to rest. Wait, let me redo it. Either way, can you tell Chocola to go up to her room to rest? It's starting to calm down out there, so I'll take care of things afterwards. Oh, you're actually fine this time?
Chocola 捕獲強制退去モード
Man, she's talking like a robot. And she just dragged her out. No words. Let's see, we needed some more melee fuel, right? Surprisingly, Vanilla was the type who could rise to a challenge when necessary. I stood in front of the wide open refrigerator, and despite the distance, I could still hear the voices of my poster catgirls right behind me.
Nekopara
Forced clothing changing mode activated. Oh goody, what's next?
ダメにゃ全然ドキドキが収まらないにゃご主人様の匂い思い出すだけですごい体の奥熱くてキュンキュンするここ触ると気持ちいい
Are you feeling any better, Chocola? Apparently, she's being very lewd while being alone. Whoa!
ご主人様お部屋に入るときはノックが基本ですね
Well, she's not wrong about that. He could have knocked. Huh? Really? Sorry about that. I didn't really get why, but she was pretty mad at me. I've never knocked on their doors before now, though. Besides, Chocola would enter my room without knocking too. Okay, well, I'll be sure to be careful next time, but more importantly, how are you feeling? I'd like to take you to the clinic, but do you feel up to walking there?
病院ってあ、ご主人様お店は
We're closed. We decided to close up early today.
閉めてきたってなんでですか
Do you think I could leave you be when you're not feeling well? Just listen to me and let's go up to the clinic. Do you think you can stand?
ダメです今近くに来ちゃう
What are you talking about? You look like you're about to fall over. Come on, I'll give you a hand. I stood next to Chocola and put my arm around her.
ご主人様にゃう
What's wrong? Did I hurt you?
痛いとかじゃなくて甘い匂いも本当に病気とかじゃなくていやー
She slurred her words as she refused my request. She was definitely acting a lot stranger than before. Enough with that now. I'm taking you to the clinic, okay? That's the whole reason why I decided to close the bakery today anyways. Come on now.
ショコラはもう立派に鈴持ちなのですよ。鈴は理性的な証拠で炎が我慢できる証拠にゃのです。
Rational. Hold back from your instincts?
ショコラ、もしかして。
Vanilla pushed her face against Chocola's body as she sniffed her.
やっぱり来ちゃったの？
Oh boy. It's definitely lovesickness. Came? You don't mean that mating season thing, right? Now that she mentioned it, that was noted in the book I bought before. I thought that it was still a bit early for them though.
分かってますから。別にご主人様が褒めてくれたのはそういう意味じゃないって分かってますけど。
Now I'm getting a warning on the OBS saying that coding something wrong, whatever. Oh well, I'll check back later. But okay. Ah, please always be my side from here on out. I'm so happy when you're with me.
ご主人様。ご主人様から何かすごく甘い匂いがす。
Since back then, huh? Situations when dealing with a fast maturing cat girl. I remembered that a section inside the book was titled that. Crap. I thought that it was still too early to worry about stuff like that and totally glossed over it. Well, just what should I do in a situation like this?
ご主人様。
She looked up at me with pained, tear-stained eyes. It was the look of a woman desperately pleading for help. Chocola. She had completely caught me off guard, and in an instant my face began to redden. This is bad. I could see that Chocola was not herself. My heartbeat started to slow down as it began to throb profusely.
ご主人。発情期の猫はちゃんと発散してあげないと体調を崩すよ。
By let out, you mean Vanilla? Vanilla was right next to my ears as I looked over at her face. This didn't seem like one of her usual jokes. She was looking straight at me.
それにショコラだって主人のことが好きだからこうなってる。猫と人じゃ赤ちゃんはできないって知ってるけど、でもちゃんと愛し合うことはできるんだよ。
Express their love for each other physically. What unreserved and certain words. I felt like I couldn't breathe. Vanilla paid no attention to me and continued to whisper into my ear.
猫を人生のパートナーにする人だっているでしょ。
Well, you are right, but of course I knew there were people like that. I knew just how cute cat girls were, so I wasn't wanted to judge them. But that being said,
ご主人はショコラのこと好きじゃない？
well, of course she's important to me. Chocola and Vanilla were important, irreplaceable members of my family. This wasn't a matter of liking or disliking them, but that's why, in the current of all this,
ご主人は人のくせにもう忘れたの？
forgotten.
私たちは猫だから自分に素直なだけ。私たちは猫だから自分に素直なだけ。本当に好きなら迷惑かけたって一緒にいたい。それでも一緒にいたいものだと思う。私たちが幸せかどうかなんていくらご主人でも決めつけるのは違うと思うよ。だから本当にショコラのことを思うならね。
Vanilla. Her slender fingers caressed my cheek. There were the same words as before, and they pierced right through me again, just like back then.
ご主人様、ショコラは本当にご主人様のことが好きなんです。好きだから大切な人の役に立ちたくて、褒めてもらいたくて頑張ったんです。
Chocola. Just like back then. You could feel the determination behind Chocola's eyes and words. She gazed right at me.
体が反応しちゃうきっかけは発情期かもしれないです。でもご主人様のことが好きなのはご主人様に触ってもらいたいのは発情期だからじゃないですよ。ショコラは大好きなご主人様だから。
Chocola. I returned her gaze. As Chocola took hot, shallow breaths, still caught in her bewilderment, I gently placed my hand to her tear-stained cheek. I love you too, Chocola. If you really desire to, then rather than deciding whether it's right or wrong, all be honest too. With those words as my vow to her, I kissed her again.
本当に手間のかかるご主人様だね。
Ah, that's right. I gently rubbed both the teary-eyed Chocola and the proud Vanilla's heads. I then gently embraced both of them.
じゃあ態度で示さないとね、ご主人。ご主人様。ガラガラガラ。ショコラ。ショコラ。
Chocola and Vanilla curled up, completely appeased. Chocola was all back to normal after being satisfied. Although she could have just been exhausted after all that and would return to that state soon. There's a lot to raising catgirls, huh? To think that raising catgirls would involve this as well. I didn't think I'd become such a catgirl lover either. Well, I have no regrets. With a slightly perplexed smile, I poked the cheeks of the two catgirls.
ご主人様。大好き。大好きです。ショコラが幸せそうで、私も幸せ。
Yes, yes, I love you too. I responded to the two catgirls as they mumbled in their sleep while rubbing their heads. They were like daughters and even lovers. Those feelings mixed together. If you think about as their owner and as a man, I guess I'm really lucky, huh? Absolutely honest goodwill with no mind games. I guess that's what made catgirls so wonderful. That's what I felt as I gazed at their innocent, sleeping faces. See you tomorrow, Chocola, Vanilla. I softly stroked their cheeks once more. They responded to my caresses while sleeping.
おやすみなさい。ご主人様。おやすみ、ご主人。
I tidied up Chocola and Vanilla's bed. I gazed upon their precious sleeping faces one last time, and quietly left their room. More.
Nekopara.
Oh boy. Bell holding poster catgirl.
デリバリーの準備できました。確認お願いします。
Oh, well, I think I did enough on this run. So, side of all things, I'm gonna end this here for now. So, next part, let's see how our normal day goes. So, like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys later. Have a good one.